Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about these four friends. Well, I want to reintroduce you to these four friends that are there for everyone to access during hard times. Um, Sometimes you forget about them, but they're always going to be there, and you're going to be able to leverage them and overcome difficulties in in starting a business, in getting a new skill, getting a certificate. It doesn't matter. Any goal, any worthy goal you're trying to achieve, these friends are going to be there for you, okay? And you need to use them. So the first one is called, well, his name is persistence, okay? Persistence is the firm continuance in any course of action despite difficulty. Guys, when things are going easy, there are times when things are easy. And we're just going through the motions and they're easy, and we're knocking them out. Awesome, great. But when problems arise, that tends to set us back a bit. We kind of get discouraged and we say, maybe I'm doing it wrong or something. We always try to find an excuse. That moment is when you need to acknowledge persistence and say, hey, I need to overcome this. I need to remember my goal, my desired state that I'm doing this for, and I'm going to push through no matter how hard it is. I am going to figure this problem out, overcome it, and continue smooth sailing. And if another problem arises, great. I welcome it because you know what? I am persistent at accomplishing the goal. All right. Your second friend number two, is called momentum. Momentum is the force of a moving object that allows it to move. Whenever you're starting something new, at first it is going to be hard because you haven't already been doing it. When it's something totally new, you're not used to the action it's going to take, you're not used to the habits it is going to require. So to do these new things, you need to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of action. And at first, it's like carrying this big boulder. It's going to take a lot of strength to lift it up off the ground. But once you get it to move a bit and you want to roll it over, that's when, at that moment, it's like hard, 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 not so hard, maybe a little bit hard, and then it's going to be easy. Once it gets to the easy part, that's when you know you've built a momentum, and then from that point, it's smooth sailing, guys. Now, the thing about momentum is it's a two-part. So it's hard to build it up. Once you got it, it's great. It's on your side and you can kind of like ease off a little bit. But if you ease off too much or you stop, that momentum is going to decline and you are going to also again come to a complete stop. And then you're going to have to redo everything you did and you're going to just be in a cycle of starting and stopping, starting and stopping. So it is hard to start, but once you're smooth sailing, do not lean back. Do not recline in your recliner and drink a beer and then just watch it. No, you have to be feeding it and using it and just cycling it, okay? You don't want to lose momentum. Now, the compounding effect. The compounding effect is basically small changes or actions done daily that will make life-changing results over time. So this is, for example, let's say you want to be this, you want to be a better person, you want to be more knowledgeable, you want to be able to read a lot of books, you want to acquire knowledge, you want to be healthy, you want to have these skills in the future. But those are the future goals, okay? Those future goals can be a year, or 2 years, or 3 years. It doesn't matter what they are. As long as you start, if you want to be a better reader, as long as you start reading 10 pages a day, little by little, these simple things, as long as you start eating a little bit better every day, as long as you start exercising just a little bit more, over time, you're gonna end up getting to a point where you say to yourself, "Wow, how did I get here? I automatically have this new habit that I didn't have in the past." But the explanation is that it's thanks to those 2 or 3 years in the past where you started those new small little habits that have paid off and that have made an impact, that have formed you into a different person. Okay, that is a compounding effect. It's just these little actions that are being done, persistently over time. They're going to evolve and create this major life changing situation in the future. Okay, that is a compounding effect. So anything done in small portions will eventually become great. The thing about this is that if you know this rule and you apply it and you use it, then you will see amazing results, the results that you want. But it's funny because the compounding effect is always working. You can not realize the compounding effect is there. You can be doing bad habits, drinking a lot of soda, just binge watching a lot of shows, not acquiring knowledge, not learning anything, and those actions will compound over time. And what is the result? Probably not something great, right? So take that into consideration. The compounding effect you can leverage it to benefit you, or it can be leveraged on you, on your life, and create something that you don't want in the future. Keep that in mind. The fourth one is discipline. Guys, this is the oldest one in the book. The discipline is basically to train by instruction, exercising self-control. So what does that mean? That's pretty much do things that are hard even though you don't feel like doing them. Do the things that you need to do them. Do the things that you need to do even though you don't feel like doing them. That's pretty much it, guys. You know, take these four friends into consideration, apply them, have discipline even when you feel like, you're bored, or you feel a little sick, or you just have a burnout, or you just say, you know what, I don't see any results yet. You need to be disciplined to know that in the future you are still working for that goal that you set out to do, and it's going to require discipline. You are going to need to apply the compounding effect. You are going to hit the point where you hit momentum, and you will need persistence to push through all the difficult times. Guys, I hope you found some value from this video. If you have any comments for me, or if you want to ask me a question, leave it down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, cheers.